Welcome to a dive into one of the most entertaining and sometimes frustrating corners of online dating culture. The clash between the communities known as Niceguys and Nicegirls. These two subreddits are popular spots where users share stories, screenshots, and debates about the dating world from very different perspectives. On one side, r/Niceguys highlights the stories of men who feel ignored or misunderstood by women, often complaining about rejection despite their nice behavior. On the other hand, r/Nicegirls offers a platform for women who face unwanted advances, entitled attitudes, or just the pressure to navigate complicated dating dynamics. This ongoing conflict is more than just funny or cringe-worthy Reddit posts. It reveals the deeper frustrations and misunderstandings between some men and women in modern dating spaces. The tension here is palpable. Where one group feels overlooked and unfairly judged, the other feels harassed and dismissed. In this story, we'll explore what it truly means to be a nice guy or a nice girl, the common stereotypes and behaviors each side experiences, and why these online battles spark such passionate responses. Buckle up, because as we go deeper, you'll see that beneath the humor and memes lies a raw and sometimes messy clash of egos, expectations, and the desire to be seen and respected. The drama is real, and the stakes surprisingly high, especially when dating becomes a battleground for respect and identity. Let's dive in. The term nice guy has become almost a stereotype in online culture. At first glance, it describes a man who sees himself as kind, respectful, and deserving of romantic attention because of his good behavior. But beneath that surface lies a more complicated reality. Many nice guys feel frustrated and entitled because they believe their kindness should guarantee them affection or even love. When it doesn't, resentment can build. A nice guy often complains about being overlooked by women who seem to prefer bad boys or more confident men. They might share stories of how they opened doors, offered compliments, or showed patience, yet ended up ghosted or rejected. This can lead to a mindset where the nice guy believes women owe them a chance simply for being nice. This sense of entitlement is the core issue that fuels many conflicts on r/Niceguys. Common behaviors include passive-aggressive messages, guilt-tripping, or expecting a reward for basic politeness. Some nice guys may exaggerate their accomplishments or present themselves as the catch in the dating game, blaming women for not recognizing their value. This fuels a cycle of bitterness, where they view dating as unfair and feel like victims. For example, you'll find posts where nice guys express outrage over being ignored or friend-zoned, believing that their niceness is ignored in favor of more confident, sometimes disrespectful men. This often causes them to lash out online, venting frustrations that mix self-pity with blame. This mindset significantly impacts their dating approach, leading them to communicate in ways that can seem needy or controlling. Instead of building genuine connections, they can come across as desperate or entitled, which ironically pushes people away. This self-fulfilling cycle traps many nice guys in the very position they complain about. On the flip side, nice girls in the dating world face their own set of challenges. While the term may sound positive, on r/Nicegirls, it often refers to women who are tired of dealing with entitled men, including the nice guys. These women expect respect, clear communication, and boundaries, things they often feel are ignored by men who assume nice behavior guarantees something in return. Nice girls are quick to call out behaviors that feel controlling, disrespectful, or manipulative. They highlight double standards where men expect women to be patient and understanding, but don't offer the same in return. For example, a woman might share a screenshot of a man who repeatedly pressures her for attention after she sets boundaries, exposing how entitlement crosses the line into harassment. Misunderstandings between the two groups run deep. While nice guys feel overlooked, nice girls see many of these men as lacking self-awareness and respect. They argue that being nice isn't about entitlement, but genuine kindness without strings attached. The frustration comes when men use nice as a shield to mask passive-aggressive or manipulative behavior. Examples from r/Nicegirls show women calling out nice guys for gaslighting, guilt-tripping, or ignoring their consent. They emphasize that no should be respected and that emotional availability and maturity matter more than superficial niceness. This ongoing debate fuels passionate exchanges and viral posts, where users dissect every text and message for signs of entitlement or disrespect. It also raises broader questions about dating norms, gender expectations, and how we define kindness. In essence, nice girls push back against the stereotype that women owe nice guys anything, demanding accountability and respect in their interactions. This clash keeps the drama alive and makes these subreddits a fascinating mirror of modern dating struggles. A significant source of tension in the world of r/Niceguys and r/Nicegirls is the power struggle rooted in outdated ideas about gender roles. Some men enter dating with the belief that being a man automatically puts them in charge. This "I'm the man, so obey me" attitude often shows up in controlling or demanding messages, where respect is expected not because it's earned, but because of traditional views about masculinity. These attitudes might include insisting on how the relationship should progress, who pays for dates, or how a woman should behave. The problem is that many modern women reject these rules. They want equality and respect, not to be ordered around. When men try to enforce traditional roles, it leads to conflict and rejection. Examples of this dynamic are common on Reddit, where screenshots reveal texts like, "You'll do what I say," or "I'm the man here, so listen up." These messages quickly backfire, as the women respond with resistance or block the sender altogether. This clash shows how the power imbalance alienates potential partners. The friction caused by these attitudes creates a cycle of frustration. Men feel disrespected when their authority is challenged, while women feel controlled and dismissed. This misunderstanding often escalates tensions, resulting in heated exchanges and broken connections. The suspense builds because these power plays rarely end well. When two people with opposing expectations meet, one expecting obedience, the other demanding respect, the conflict becomes inevitable. The dating arena turns into a battleground, with egos clashing and no clear winner. This ongoing struggle fuels much of the drama on these subreddits. Nothing illustrates the conflict between nice guys and nice girls better than real text conversations. These messages reveal the raw emotions, misunderstandings, and clashes that happen in the heat of online dating. In one example, a nice guy sends a message saying, "I've been nothing but nice to you, so why are you ignoring me? You owe me an explanation." The nice girl responds firmly, "I don't owe you anything. Respect my boundaries." The conversation quickly escalates as the nice guy accuses her of being cold and ungrateful, while she calls him controlling and entitled. Another example shows a nice guy reacting badly to rejection. If you don't want me, someone else will regret it. You'll see. The woman replies, "Goodbye," and blocks him. This pattern is common. Men responding to rejection with guilt trips or threats, women pushing back and defending their right to choose freely. These exchanges highlight how communication breaks down. The nice guys often start with polite messages but turn defensive or aggressive when things don't go their way. The nice girls respond by setting boundaries or walking away, which fuels more frustration. Insults fly back and forth. "You're so immature." "You don't understand me." "You're a heartbreaker," showing the emotional toll on both sides. Each message builds suspense. Will one back down and de-escalate, or will it spiral further? Sometimes the conversations end with a sudden block or a final insult, but other times, the drama continues with new accounts or messages, keeping the cycle alive. These real-life examples offer a window into how quickly dating conversations can turn toxic when expectations clash. The suspense lies in the unpredictable outcome. Will these messages lead to growth and understanding, or deeper conflict and alienation? Often it's the latter, showing the fragile nature of modern dating communication. Dating today is heavily shaped by social media and apps like Tinder, Bumble, and even more niche sites like Sugarbook. These platforms promise to connect people easily, but they also amplify the issues that r/niceguys and r/nicegirls wrestle with daily. Ghosting, suddenly cutting off communication without explanation, is one of the biggest challenges. It leaves people confused and hurt, fueling frustration on both sides. Nice guys often blame women for ghosting, while nice girls say ghosting protects them from uncomfortable confrontations or unsafe situations. Moreover, the swipe culture creates unrealistic expectations. With so many options, users sometimes treat matches as disposable, looking for the perfect partner instead of getting to know real people. This mindset clashes with the idea of genuine connection that many seek but rarely find. Apps also make it easier to express entitlement or frustration through quick texts rather than face-to-face conversations. This distance can escalate misunderstandings and cause drama to explode in comment threads or private messages. The suspense here is that technology both connects and divides us. While it offers more chances to meet people, it also creates barriers to authentic communication. This dual nature adds complexity to the already tense dynamics between nice guys and nice girls, making online dating a complicated and sometimes exhausting experience. Culture plays a huge role in shaping how people approach dating, and this often fuels the tensions seen between nice guys and nice girls. In Western societies, men are traditionally expected to be dominant, the initiators and providers, while women are seen as choosy gatekeepers of relationships. These expectations create pressure on both sides, encouraging behaviors that can clash online. On Reddit and other forums, users often share stereotypes about different cultural groups. For example, Asian women might be stereotyped as submissive or overly traditional, Latin women as fiery or family-oriented, and American women as independent but hard to please. These broad generalizations not only oversimplify people, but also feed into nice guy complaints or nice girl frustrations. Some nice guys blame cultural differences for why they feel rejected or misunderstood, saying women expect too much or aren't grateful for their efforts. On the other hand, nice girls push back, calling out the unfair assumptions and demanding to be seen as individuals rather than stereotypes. This cultural clash adds another layer to the nice guy versus nice girl conflict. It creates a struggle where people try to break free from these roles, but often find themselves trapped by them. The tension rises because neither side wants to be boxed into a stereotype. Yet those very boxes influence how they act and react. The result is a complicated dance where cultural expectations both shape and strain dating interactions. For many, escaping these stereotypes feels like a battle against deeply ingrained beliefs, making it even harder to find genuine connection and understanding. Unfortunately, the conversations between nice guys and nice girls sometimes take a darker turn. Criticism can quickly escalate into racist, sexist, or outright hateful language. Some nice guys, frustrated by rejection, lash out with comments that target race, gender, or personal traits. These toxic remarks poison the conversation and damage the chances for honest connection. Examples from Reddit posts reveal nice guys making assumptions based on race, such as blaming dating failures on women of certain ethnicities or stereotyping entire groups. This kind of language not only hurts individuals, but also perpetuates harmful biases. Women responding to these insults often call out the sexism embedded in the nice guy mindset, sparking heated arguments. Insults escalate rapidly. Racist butthole, entitled sexist, and other harsh labels fly back and forth. This hostile environment makes it difficult for genuine efforts at dating to survive. Both sides get defensive, and the opportunity for respectful dialogue disappears. The damage goes beyond online arguments. Such toxicity reinforces negative stereotypes and discourages people from opening up or trusting others. It creates a cycle where mistrust and anger grow, making the dating scene even more fraught. The suspense here is whether respect and kindness can survive in a space where hateful language is so common. Is it possible for these communities to rise above insults and build understanding, or will toxicity continue to dominate and divide? At the heart of many conflicts between nice guys and nice girls lies the challenge of emotional availability and respecting boundaries. Emotional availability means being open and ready to connect without pressure or manipulation. Unfortunately, some nice guys misread signals or become overly clingy, mistaking politeness for romantic interest. This behavior can push nice girls away, who often emphasize the importance of respect and space. They want to be clear about their boundaries and expect those boundaries to be honored. When nice guys don't respect this, it leads to frustration and conflict. The delicate balance is tricky. Both sides want meaningful connection but struggle to communicate needs and limits effectively. This misalignment often fuels misunderstandings and emotional pain. The suspense lies in whether both nice guys and nice girls can find a middle ground, where emotional availability meets respect for personal space. If they can learn to listen and respond with empathy, the cycle of conflict might break, opening the door to healthier relationships. Looking back at the stories and arguments shared, several key lessons stand out. First, communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Misunderstandings often arise not from what is said, but how it is said or interpreted. When nice guys and nice girls fail to express their feelings clearly or listen carefully, conflicts quickly escalate. Respect is another vital element. Respecting boundaries, cultural differences, and individual choices can prevent many painful confrontations. Both sides must acknowledge that everyone's experience and feelings are valid, even if they don't always align. Realistic expectations also matter. The idea that being nice guarantees love or that one perfect partner will fit all needs creates frustration. Instead, patience, openness, and flexibility can lead to stronger, more genuine connections. Empathy is perhaps the most important takeaway. Seeing things from the other person's perspective, whether it's the frustration of rejection or the fear of being misunderstood, helps reduce blame and builds understanding. If members of r/Niceguys and r/Nicegirls practice empathy, they can move beyond hostility and find common ground. The big question remains: can these two communities, often at odds, coexist peacefully? It's a difficult challenge, but not impossible. Change begins when individuals commit to kindness and honest communication over judgment and insults. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the complicated world of r/Niceguys and r/Nicegirls. The stories and discussions here show how complex modern dating can be, especially when expectations and emotions clash online. I encourage you to share your own experiences or thoughts in the comments. Your voice adds value and helps create a more understanding community. Whether you identify as a nice guy, nice girl, or neither, your perspective matters. For more conversations like this, check out related podcasts and forums where we explore relationship dynamics in honest and respectful ways. Remember, every connection starts with listening. Before you go, think about this. What small step can you take today to make your interactions more empathetic and respectful? Sometimes that little change can make a big difference. Until next time, keep an open heart and mind.